I am Reverend Karen Lewis. I am the Senior Minister at the New Vision Center. It is my joy to be here to welcome each and every one of you, those who are here for the first time, those are here visiting, being our guests, those are here every Sunday, those who have been here for a couple of decades. We are welcome here. All of us are welcome here. That includes our online global community. And you know, every Sunday we say that our vision statement is revealing the power of love. And what I am so aware of is that that call that has been placed upon our hearts, and make no mistake, it has been placed on each of our hearts. Not just on the people who started this community over 30 years ago. Not just on the people who serve on the leadership or serve in a capacity. That call to reveal the power of love has been placed upon each of our heart. And it does not end where our physical campus ends. It does not even end where our online community ends. There is no ending to it. And so we are aware of what is happening in the world. And our hearts are with the people in Ukraine. And I had a message prepared. I have the slides. And Spirit said, no. We are going to hold vigil. We are going to take a stand. Because what we are teaching here is that we cannot stand in the vibration of love and give out the vibration of love if we do not prepare our hearts. If we have anger or fear in our hearts, we cannot add to the vibration of love if we don't cultivate it. As messy as it gets, tears and all. And that is what we're going to do. I do not know how long this will take. It might take the whole message. There might be a time where we feel like, okay, let's go into our Sunday morning message. And it doesn't matter. Are you willing? Yes. Yes. We ask those beloveds who join us on our online campus to prepare to have a candle close by. I will light a candle and we will enter into that sacred space of our hearts. And to open our hearts. To allow the love that we are blessed with every moment, that every being is blessed with every moment. We are allowing that love to move through us, to take a stand and to be a vessel of goodness and peace and harmony in the world, and to send it collectively to that area of the world. So let us begin. So I invite us to breathe right into the center of our being, into our heart space, allowing anything, any idea about how this is going to flow to simply subside. so that we may enter collectively that place of the Most High. As we feel so clearly that lifting up within, as we go to a place of comfort, of peace, of the sense of belonging in our own heart. As we breathe here, becoming aware of the light that is the I am. Becoming aware that this now moment is holy, sacred. Letting wash away any need to have it be a certain way, realizing that who we are is enough. I invite us to see a golden light within us. If it works for you, rub your hands together, creating some warmth, placing it in your heart space. Breathing in. Feeling our feet on the ground. Reveling in this safety that we experience. This freedom to commune with the divine however we see fit. Trusting that as we approach this moment is perfect. Nothing is missing. Nothing needs to be different. We're just expanding our awareness of the love that we have within, and we allow it to grow. We allow that golden light at the center of our being to fill this entire sanctuary, connecting with other lights. Easily and effortlessly. Wherever one finds themselves, we allow this light to expand and include the entire neighborhood, connecting with other lights. And still growing, blanketing the city, the state, the country. Our world. I invite us to be for a moment with this image in our mind's eye. That we are gifting our light into the collective light, gifting our love into the collective love, expanding our being to make a difference in the world. Now I invite you to take hold of your individual light and send it to the people in Ukraine. This place east of Poland, in Europe, and just know without a shadow of a doubt that this light comforts, warms, and heals. Now bring your portion of the light back into your heart space. Put your hands back on your heart. Know that this love will go out with us. This light will bless the world continuously. As we make space that we move and have our being and have our life continue, there's part of our energy that is in service to harmony and love for the people of Ukraine. Thank you, life. Thank you all. And so it is. The candle is burning, but it will need a little bit of love. Let me see if I can give it love. Oh, there it is. Everything is holy. Every moment, every awareness that we are one in the one is wholeness, is holy, is love. It was interesting that the talk that I prepared today was much about that right where we are is holy ground. That what we are called to give to the world is seeking us to do it. To find the place, people, our tribe, that gives us the confidence to say, okay, yes, I serve. Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder of our teaching, brought together the wisdom of so many people. He brought into this teaching we call the science of mind beloved Ralph Waldo Emerson, who had discovered quite radically that God is truly in everything. And he came to that conclusion by being very curious about nature and watching nature. And Dr. Ernest Holmes brought in Thomas Troward, who gave us that beautiful analogy that Reverend Leslie was so wonderfully talking about last week of the seed and the soil and the plant, the creative process, and that every day, every moment, we are creating. And that our thought is the power behind creation, our thought. And of course, the teachings of the master teacher Jesus, who had discovered that people learned and heard his message of love thy neighbor as yourself by using not sophistication, but rather parables, stories. And so Dr. Ernest Holmes took all of those things and a lot of the Eastern teachings and prepared this wonderful body of work, this philosophy, this way of living that we call the science of mind. And I have read many of the books that Dr. Ernest Holmes wrote, but I always loved his first book that he wrote way before he wrote the big one, the textbook. And this book is called Creative Mind and Success. Now, I picked it up when I was very interested in the green stuff, you know. I'm like, okay, that's an interesting teaching. How can I make that work for me? Come to learn that it changed my life. And I still love the green stuff. I'm not going to lie. I still love it. And I have discovered so much more than I was bargaining for. And we are not going to go through the entire talk today, but I do want to share this one important aspect of this book. There's a paragraph in here. So remember, he wrote this in 1919, quite a different landscape in the world. And here he says, a good practice is to sit and realize that you are a center of divine attraction. You are a center of divine attraction. If you're comfortable, say out loud, I am a center of divine attraction. I am a center of divine attraction. It opens us up to realize that we do not need any intermediary to get to the divine. That connection is right here, available at every moment. That all things are coming to you, not just some things, but all things. That the power within is going out and drawing back all that you will ever need. Don't argue about it. Just do it. I think Nike owns Dr. Ernest Holmes some royalties. 1919, just do it. Don't argue about it, just do it. And when you have finished, leave it all to the law, knowing that it will be done. Declare that you are now in the midst of plenty. Stick to it even though you may not as yet see the results. That is calling upon us to trust the process. Trust the process. Trust that even though I am not able to see it yet, that I have done my part, and the divine always does its part. Declare that all life, all love, all power are now in your life. Declare that you are now in the midst of plenty. Oh, I already read that. Stick to it even though you may not as yet see the result. It will work, and those who believe the most always get the most. And I think this is important. Think of the law as your friend. Think of the law that always says yes, as your friend. Not, that idea of karma or the idea of, ooh, I'm going to get you. You thought that special thought there that wasn't so kind. I'm going to get you. No, let that go. Think of the law as your friend, always looking out for your interest. Trust completely in it, and it will bring your good to you. Trust in it completely, and it will bring your good to you. I think the slide I do want to share is the one that says, what you seek is seeking you. What you seek is seeking you. That Rumi quote, we all have heard it before. It is really the ability to listen, even when it looks unconventional. Even when you be woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning and told, you are not giving your talk tomorrow. Okay, I thought I was. Trusting that the love, the peace, what I am seeking is seeking me. And that I am equipped, as is every person, all the time. We are already equipped to fulfill that calling upon our hearts. Yes, take classes. Yes, see a practitioner. Yes, connect with your minister. Go to ministerial school. Yes, do all of those things. But never, ever question that you have all that it takes to answer that call. And so the call for us is to reveal the power of love every day, every moment, no matter what. No question if the person deserves this. It's none of our business. We are here to reveal the power of love. And I am so grateful we are on this journey together. Thank you. And so let us do what we do. Let us use that wonderful tool that Dr. Ernest Holmes gave us, an affirmative prayer. I invite the practitioners, the ministers, every person who wants to take a stand to just rise right where you are. Let's just take a stand. Let's recognize that there is one power, one presence. Just allowing our breath to remind us of that truth. As we're opening our hearts, as we recognize that there is only one life, that life is God's life, and that life is my life now. And so we step into this experience and allowing the divine to blossom us open. Letting this be a prayer to be a greater vessel for good. A greater vessel for awareness, for love, for harmony, for peace. We are communing with that part within that is of the Most High. We declare peace. As we feel peace in our hearts, we know that this peace is traveling all through the world. Uplifting, comforting. As we recognize that there is nothing more to do but to answer those inspired, divinely inspired ideas. Some might be called for anything. To travel, to send money or resources, or to send prayers. We're allowing this to be a prayer of trust, that we will know, I will know what is mine to do. And by golly, I would do it. I will be obedient to the call that has been placed on my heart. Knowing this truth for all people, we simply place this prayer into universal law, knowing it is already done. It is already so, and we let it be. And together we say, and so it is.